And we're live. What's up, guys? What's up? What's going on? How are you? How is everybody? What is going up on this Friday? It is Friday now, thank God. It's Friday. We've got the weekend. Or I've got about 4 days off now. I had yesterday, today, and obviously this weekend off. So I'm gonna be spending this whole time trying to work on this stream, work on the videos, work on everything, work on not pushing my mic up through my stand, because that's an important thing not to do. Hey, Jimothy and Bertha, how you guys doing? Yeah, so we've got we had a new video come out today. Um, I'm gonna be trying my hardest, my absolute hardest, to come up with a best of uh a best of 2025 video to hopefully come out for next week so you guys can do it. That was one of the big things that I always get asked to put out every year. Every year. That's like one of the number one requested things to get put out is can you put out a best of 2020 whatever? And um I've been wanting to do one. Last year I didn't do one just mainly because honestly it was because I got burnt out. Honestly, last year I got burnt out. It happens. I'm working on it. I'm working on that part of my life a lot more. So that doesn't happen anymore, thank God. Um, but I'm trying. I'm wanting to put out a best of 2025. The only problem is right now is that um, whenever I record a, well, not record a video. Hey, Jules. Whenever I make a video, I save it onto my computer. Well, back in June, maybe July, my computer kind of crashed slash got hacked. It was really weird. And all of my previous videos were erased. So I kind of got screwed over with that. So I'm going to try to do a best of 2025. Unfortunately, it's probably only going to be half of the year, the back half of the year from July forward. Um, that sucks, but I'm still going to try to do it. Hi, Onyx. I'm still going to try to do it. It might not be as long as it should, but it's still going to try to happen. I'm still going to try to be doing that because it's one of those that, like I said, everyone requests it, everybody wants it. Um, okay, let me rephrase that. I'm not going to say everyone because that generalizes everybody into one group. I'm going to say that the majority of people do want a best of. So I'm going to be trying to put that together for you guys so you guys can see one, uh, throw one together. I will not say throw one together, but put one together so you guys can be able to see it. I think you guys will really like it. Um, Jimothy, well, like I said, welcome. I'm glad to hear that you're able to come in. Um, Thank you. I appreciate that, Jimothy. I do appreciate it. We try to go live for the future. In case you don't know, we try to go live at least every Monday and Tuesday. If I'm not able to go live every Monday and Tuesday, I try to go live at least twice a week, at minimum, twice a week. I try to go live. If you want to know when, I do have a Discord. I try to keep everybody updated on the Discord, um, which I'll find a link and I'll post in chat so you guys can be able to see it and show up. Pablo, what's up? Yeah, that's not gonna happen. Um, but I'll put a link to the Discord in the chat so you guys can be able to join that if you want to. So you can be able to join and stay up to date on just about everything. I do also have a Nightbot that runs. And Nightbot usually posts the link to my X/Twitter account, and I try to keep people up to date on that as well. So if you don't want to wait for the link to the Discord, that's fine. I try to post on X every day, every other day. I try to keep that up to date as well. So just wait for Nightbot to post that link. Join through that. It'll be up there here soon too. Calls wise, so we didn't actually get any callbacks, which is weird. But also on Tuesday, our my internet was all kinds of funky and all over the place, so get I wasn't able to get a good stable connection to anybody, which happens. It happens, unfortunately. It sucks. I hate it. It sucks for content, but it's great because that way I can try to spend some more time with you guys, talking with you guys, answering your questions, stuff like that, which is really nice. Um, but that's fine. We still do have a very long list of scam numbers that we're going to try to call. Hey, Bertha. Do you find this one? Yes and no, Bertha. It depends on the experience level of the scammer. Um, I've noticed that the ones that are still green, the ones that are still fishes, um, they they are probably some of the easiest ones to get information out of. They're the ones that are idiots and are super easy to get baited, super easy to try to get information out of. Um, if they've been doing this for long enough, if they've been scamming people for a long time, and have, especially if they've dealt with scam baiters a lot, um, those ones are the kind of more difficult ones because they can catch on pretty fast, and they're the ones that don't give out information. They don't give out bank accounts and stuff super fast. They want to try to vet you a little bit closer, which is understandable. You know, if you're doing nefarious things, nefarious crimes, you don't want to give out your information really all willy nilly and everything. So it's really good to, or for them, it's somewhat a lot more difficult to get information out of them. You can still do it, it's just a little bit more difficult. You're right, Pablo. 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 Sorry. Pablo, you're right. I'm trying to work on more voices. The issue with me, and it's not like it's not like an inability. It's the problem with me is that I have a very, very recognizable voice. And it's not saying that I'm famous and people can pick me out in the street. What I'm saying is that for my voice, because of how nasally it is, because of how it can be a little bit higher pitched, um, it's a little bit difficult to turn off the nasal. To It's kind of easy to lower the pitch, but the nasally thing is what usually gets me. It's what usually gets me caught. And that's something I'm trying to work on, and I'm trying to come up with more ideas of things to do with it. It's difficult. Like, for instance, I'm trying to come up with a redneck kind of sound. Um, I the area I live in is very very rural, very country. So I'll say things like y'all, um, but I can kind of turn it on, but eventually also the other issue I have is that I have a problem where I slip into other accents, and I could say one sentence and sound like four different accents, and I'll jump from like British to Australian to Irish to German. It's really weird, and I hate it, but it can happen. That would be fun, though, to be able to throw off a scammer to confuse the hell out of them. But, uh, um, uh, you're right, Jimothy. It's honestly, and these scams, the PCH scams, those ones are ones that they typically get older people with. They typically get um, the 60, 70, 80-year old, 80, 90-year-old people with, because they're so um, uh, and I'm not saying everyone who is that age, so don't you dare come at me. But the there are a lot out there who are so at that age gullible and impressionable about it that they will fall for it pretty easy because they grew up watching those commercials. They've always wanted that to happen to them. So to get a phone call that says, oh hey, your dreams are coming true. You're finally getting all that money you've seen on TV, you know. And it's not just the older people who are uh, who are falling for scams. Gen Zs are falling for sextortion scams and fraud, saying that they're going to be accepted into a gaming organization. You hear of the refund scams all the time. Those are happening a lot. There, it really comes down to how gullible even sounds insulting. It really comes down to how impressionable the person is and how polished the scam is. That's really what ends up getting a lot of people. And you're right, Jimothy. The Indian scams are a lot more. They catch on. Um, they catch on to the voices a lot more, but that's also because they get hit the hardest by scam baiters. They get hit the absolute hardest by scam baiters, and that's why they're able to pick up on them a lot easier. You get a lot more scam baiters who hit them, so they can pick up on when somebody is BSing them a lot more. So we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna try to hit a couple of numbers real fast, just to be able to get it going. But before I do, I want to make a couple small announcements. We have a new video that came out today, so make sure to go and watch it. It's a really great video, pulled from this, well, not this live stream, but pulled from a live stream that you can go and watch where a guy goes completely nuts out of nowhere. It's a really good video. If you haven't seen it, go watch it. Just go from my go on my channel. It'll be the newest video. Go and watch it. It's really good. Hey, Sync. But yeah, go watch it. It's a really good video. The other thing is we will be live again. We'll be live again on Monday, so you guys can be able to come in and hang out again on Monday if you want to. Though that live stream is going to be um what is it? Later in the wait, no. That live stream should be about 3 o'clock. I just realized I don't have any of my frickin' stuff up. I just realized that. Jesus Christ. I'm sorry, guys. I'm so unprepared. I'm so unprofessional. There we go. Okay, that's better. Sorry about that. Um, but yeah, we're gonna be live again on Monday. Go and check it out. It should be a 3 o'clock stream. If something changes, a lot of it does work around my primary job, my work schedule. So if something does happen, I will post it on Discord and in the uh, X and on my X account. So if you want to stay up to date on whether or not I'm going to be live or not on a day, check those. I'll usually post it in there. 9 out of 10 times I'll post it on there. That way you guys can stay up to date on stuff. But yeah, we should be live again Monday at about 3-ish. I'm gonna say 3-ish. Um, if that time if that time switches or anything, I'll let you guys know. Let's see. If you guys are interested in joining my members program, I do have a little box here. If you are interested in joining my members program, it is really simple to do. Down below this live stream, there's a little red box. Click on that. It'll come up with 3 different tiers, 1, 2, and 3. I suggest everybody just do tier 1. You get the most bang for your buck out of it. It is just $3 a month. That's less than a cup of coffee, less than a gallon of gas. But with it, you get a lot of different special features with it. You get a special icon next to your name. You get members only emojis. You get behind the scenes photos and posts. So whenever I get any kind of documentation from scammers, I will post it to members. Regular viewers, you're not going to be able to see it, but my members will be able to see it. So if you are interested in seeing what these scammers actually send, that's the best way to be able to see, as well as priority reply and comments. So if you are a member and you have a question or comment or anything and you put it in chat, I will prioritize answering yours over everybody else's. So that is just some stuff to keep in mind that I do with it. That is the members program. Also, if you guys can, hit the like button. It really helps. Hit the like button. It really, really helps. Helps tell YouTube that you guys like this kind of content. And what'll end up happening is YouTube will take it and go, hey, all these people like it. Maybe other people will like it. And push it out and make a lot more people aware of these kinds of scams and what these people are up to. Okay, also, if you haven't already, consider subscribing to the channel. It really does help as well. Just hit the subscribe button. It'll help out me and also tell YouTube that you guys like this content and maybe other people will. So, let's get these headphones. Okay, so let's get this going a little bit. I can close that. I can keep this open for now. Let's open this. Sorry, I'm working on everything right now. Okay, so let's get some calls going finally. If my dialer will work. There it goes. My dialer should work this time a lot better, hopefully. I think a lot of the issues was my computer was just having a conniption fit for absolutely no reason. Okay, there's an answer. They picked up. I think the phone automatically picks up. Hello? Hello? Oh, hey, farm girl. Okay, so it automatically picks up, but nobody says anything. Okay, so that's a weird one. More likely it's the phone. Their phone is screwing up. It automatically answers for some reason, and nothing ends up happening. Once the scammer sees that they have a missed call, then they're going to end up calling me back. It's just waiting for them to do that. So we're going to move on to another call. What are you freaking out about, Onyx? Are you okay, dude? Yeah, we're going to run through a lot of these just to see who is live, who is active, who is still uh trying to scam people and create victims. Uh, with it being the new year, the brand new year, a lot of these, some of these guys are going to be active. Hmm. Carl Thompson. Some of these guys are going to be active. A lot are still trying to take today off, so it still might be wishy-washy one way or the other. But we're still going to do our best to try to get somebody on. That's the main thing, is trying to get somebody. Well, not really try to get somebody, because it the best case scenario is that nobody answers. That's the absolute best case scenario, because that means that these guys aren't out here trying to create. Hey, you get your head out of there. I try, Pablo. I try to get them to that point. It's just it's difficult with some of them, because with a lot of them, they say, they try to keep that professionalism as much as possible, and they try to keep that professionalism as much as possible, and it's really difficult to get them to finally crack. Some it's super easy, super easy.
Department of the Social Security Administration. At the moment, the officers are not available to take your call. Please leave your name, contact number, and a brief message after the tone. An officer will return your call at the earliest convenience. Thank you for your understanding.
Sorry, mailbox is full.
That's great. So that's a SSA, Social Security Administration, scam that popped up. They are claiming that there's something going on with your Social Security. More likely that they go through the whole gambit of, oh, there was a car found at the border of Texas with blood and drugs and bank accounts and this and that. Sync. I think they're a lot more cautious. They're a lot more cautious now, because there's been a lot more scam baiters coming up, and because of that, they're not as gullible as they used to be. So they don't fully believe people right away about everything, and that's great, because that means that even a victim who calls these guys and questions them even a little bit, the person automatically thinks they're a scam baiter, cusses them out, hangs up on them, which is absolutely, well, I mean, it sucks personally for the person, but it means that that person is less likely to be a victim because of that, which is a top notch for it, because that helps a lot of things, which is a lot of why I do a lot of this, is trying to spread that awareness and also plant that seed of doubt in these guys' head so that they eventually end up thinking that everyone who calls them is a scam baiter. Yes, hello?
Hello?
Hello, can you hear me? Hello, can you hear me? Hello? Okay. So we were running into this issue last time. I'm going to do a quick test. I'm calling my personal phone real fast. Hello? Oh, yeah, I have the volume down. Hello? 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 Yeah, I'm hearing myself, but I'm not actually hearing it on this. Give me 1 second. There's something weird going on with my audio. Hello? 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 Why can't I even hear it on my phone? Huh. Okay. Okay. So let's go ahead and keep going. I don't know what's going on. Let me check something real fast. Yeah, it's coming through that. Okay. Okay. Eventually, one of these guys will answer. We'll call back that other number real fast. See if maybe they'll answer this time. Or he just blocked me. It's one or the other. Either way, we're going to try to get him back on the phone. Hey, Luann. I think it just went to voicemail. It went to voicemail. Sync, for your question, uh, honestly, it's been about the same. Scams are never gonna completely go away, unfortunately. I wish they would. I 100% wish they would, but they're never really gonna go away. Let's try this. Yeah, my audio settings. I think it's they don't have good reception, and they're not hearing me, and there's a really big delay. because I'm able to hear it just fine. And that guy's not answering. Good. Oh, this is a double one. Okay. But we're still, like I said, trying to go through, trying to find all of these different scammers. Honestly, if we don't have anybody pick up today, that's fine. That's a win. Honestly, I feel like, because that means that these guys aren't out there trying to create more victims, which is the whole point in a lot of this, is trying to block as many people as we can from actually ending up becoming victims. So we'll go through, we'll still check a lot of these guys to see, try and see what's going on with them. I think that one's just going to ring out, which is fine. Eventually, one of these guys will answer. It's just being able to run through the gambit to try to find out who is still live, who is still active, and who's willing to actually talk. Because right now, with it being the new year, some are active, some aren't. It's kind of a gambit with a lot of them. But if, to me, it's better to go through and double check a lot of these, make sure that they are dead. It's a lot better than just leaving it as it is. It's a lot better to double check and make sure. To me, it's a lot better to do that than it is just leave them alone and, hope for the best. Because this way we can know for sure, hey, this guy is still active, this guy's still scamming, this guy's still doing this, that, and the other. And we can be able to try to shut them down. Exactly, Sync. And that's the whole thing. It's hit or miss. I've had multiple streams where there's absolutely no answers. Nobody picks up. And that happens. Um, it kind of sucks for content, but at the same time, it's okay. I'm okay with it. Let's try this new number on this post just to be sure. Oh, this is a guy who I've kind of talked to. We've been playing phone tag. That's interesting. Exactly, Farm Girl. Eventually, a lot of these guys will hopefully end up calling me back. Um, that way, we can be able to get them on the line. It's just a matter of if they do. This number that I'm calling. Ooh, I think I know who this is. This is Mason. I've talked to Mason. Mason blocked me, so that's not going to work. When did I talk to Mason? Because I know that name. Oh, yeah. I talked to Mason, I believe, last week. Or earlier this week. Yeah, I talked to Mason earlier this week. So if he calls back, I got to be kind of wary of him. I got to be kind of wary because he was suspicious of me already. He was suspicious of me to begin with, so I'm trying to call back his other number just to see if maybe his other number he's answering from. Oh, he is. Yes, hello? Hello? Hello, can you hear me? Hello? Okay, so I ended the call there because he wasn't answering. I'm going to try calling him back one more time just to be sure. You could hear him on the phone. Hey, said Ali. Hello? Hello? Hello?
Marie will get up. Nursing home in a scheme. Oh God, really?
Okay, so yeah, more uh I feel like the phone is just automatically answering. So we are going to at least put a note on where I got that phone number from. Put a note on it that they're answering but not talking. Okay. Probably sync. If you guys are interested in sending me any scams that you have, doesn't matter what they are, but if you are interested in sending me any scams that you get, whether it be in your emails or whether it be ones that you know for sure are scammers, you can send them to me. I cannot guarantee that I'll check them out on stream, but you can send them to me at wehavegreatcats@gmail.com. You can send it to my email that way, and I will try to check it out. Like I said, I can't guarantee I'll look at it on stream, but I will still check it out one way or the other. Eventually, I will look at it. So we will just keep going down the list of these scammers. Eventually, one of them will pick up and actually talk to me. At least give me a little bit more than that guy did. Ooh, sorry for your ears. Give me a little bit more than that one. Yeah, yeah, that's fine. Space. Just if you are going to send something like that, uh, send the phone number and a little bit of context with it. As well, really as much context as you can, so that way I'm not going into it blind. I can actually know what I'm talking about. So you know, if it's for instance uh, if it's for instance a Walmart refund scam, I'm not going into it, you know, thinking it's a SSA scam or it's a PCH scam. You know, just a little bit of context with it. Hey, this is the number. So, you know, this is what the scam is. This is what they're going to ask for. This is the message I got. it helps out a lot to be able to go for scammers. I absolutely hate going into a scam call completely blind, um, and just figuring it out as I go. I like to be able to have the context, the information. Hey, this is the scam. This is what they're asking for. This, if they send you a message, this is the message that was sent to you, just so you know. That way, like I said, I'm not going into this that scam blind. I know what's going on, and I have a better understanding of it. That helps too, especially, yes, farm girl, especially if in the message or the voicemail or the email it says, hey, ask for this person. That really, really helps, because that way I can be able to say, if the scammer asks, I can be able to say, yeah, the voicemail said to ask for Tim Smith. Is this Tim Smith? And then they usually will know right away. No, this is a scam baiter. We need to drop it now. Yeah, Sync. We actually, I just heard on our local radio station, uh, them doing PSAs about, hey, if you're getting phone calls, you might be getting phone calls from the electric company, uh, as saying that you owe money and you have to pay for it in gift cards. Never, never pay for it in gift cards. We're never gonna ask for payment in gift cards. Don't do it. So I mean, I'm okay with that. I'm actually okay with those, because that means that they are doing their best to make their customers and the public aware. Hey, somebody out there is trying to pretend to be us. Keep an eye out. We're not going to ask for payments. We're not going to ask payments through gift cards. If you send money to somebody through your bank account, make sure, absolutely positively make sure you know who you're sending it to. Things like that, and that, to me, that's amazing, because that means that they're trying to take that proactive approach. Yeah, I 100% I 100% agree with it. Like I said, it shows that they know that these scams are going on. They're aware these scams are going on, and they're trying their best to protect their customers and be able to protect the public, that this is going on, this is what's happening. I even heard, I think it was like maybe a month ago, I heard uh, a PSA announcement on the radio for, what was it? The sheriff's department, our county sheriff's department, making an announcement. Hey, we're never going to contact you about unpaid parking tickets that you have to pay for in gift cards. We're never going to contact you about a warrant about a fee that you need to pay for right then and there over the phone. We're never going to contact you about that. If you have something like that, we're going to direct you to go somewhere else to take care of it in person. We are never going to demand money over the phone, so keep an eye out for this. And I thought that was wonderful, because a lot of those scams are going on right now. Yeah, farm girl, it that happens a lot. And I've had, not to Hawaii, but I've had ones all over the country. all over the country. I'm still waiting for a international one. I think that's like one of my big goals is to try to get a international one. The likelihood though, one second. I think that's going to be one of my main goals is to try to get a international bank account or address or something like that. Unfortunately, the likelihood of anything actually happening with that is extremely low. Extremely, extremely low. Somebody's going to knock on my door here in a second. I just saw somebody walk up with a package. Unless he's just going to drop it and walk away. Yeah, he just dropped it and walked away. Okay. I think I know what the package is. I'm pretty sure I know what the package is. My wife ended up getting me a late Christmas present. A very late Christmas present. Well, she ordered it on time, but the delivery just took for frickin' ever. So because of that, it ended up getting here extremely late, and I believe it just got delivered. And she's given me very specific instructions. I am not to go out there and look at it. I'm not allowed to go out there and peek. So that's going to be interesting. I'm curious what it's going to be. I think I know what it is, but I'm not 100% sure. But we're going to keep... Ooh. This is a voicemail.
I am not currently at my desk right now. Please leave a detailed message and I'll get back to you as soon as possible. Thank you.
Yeah, hi. My name is... yeah, hi. My name is Carl... Oh my god, I see what happened. He recorded his voicemail. He recorded on the... I think he recorded on his voicemail that message. So it doesn't give you enough time to be able to add anything onto the end of it. That's funny. He screwed himself over with it, and he probably has no idea. So hopefully he's an idiot. He calls me back.
Come up now.
Yes, hello?
Hello?
Hello, can you hear me?
Hello?
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 Hello, can you hear me?
Hello?
Hello? That's weird. Why are they not able... Yeah, he was just straight off not able to hear me. We'll try calling him back and see. Unless he just blocks me. Yes, hello?
Hello?
Hello? Yeah, it's like they can't hear me. I don't understand. Let me check some of my settings real fast. What's this? Okay. Probably Farm Girl. I'm hoping, at least. I'm hoping that's the case, at least. Okay. We'll try him back one more time. He forwarded or blocked my number or something. But that's fine. We'll at least let other people know. We'll at least let other people know that he is still answering. And he is still going at it. So that other people can at least try their best to be able to get him on the line. I would rather, at least posting it lets it know that, lets other people know that, you know, he is still active, he is still trying to scam people, and he needs to get hit hard. And other people will hit him hard. We just need to go through and make sure that all of them are not actually answering. Nobody's, you know, trying to scam people. Nobody's out here trying to rob people of their money, of their hard-earned money, because that's a lot of what we try to do, is exactly that. It's ringing. This next number.
Are currently busy, but if you will leave your name, phone number, and ticket number, we will return your call as soon as a representative is available. Thank you.
Yeah, hi. My name is Carl Thompson. I'm trying to be able to get my prize or whatever this is. Just trying to figure out what exactly is going on. If you could give me a call back, I'd appreciate it. Thank you. Okay. And I'm really wanting to let you guys hear a lot of that. A lot of these that do stuff like that, because that means that you guys are able to hear what it sounds like, what regular victims are hearing, what the kind of voicemails that these guys are putting out, because a lot of these voicemails try their best to sound as professional as possible. And that's absolutely horrible, because that means that they're definitely going to trick somebody who doesn't know. They're definitely going to trick somebody who doesn't know. They're definitely going to be able to get through to somebody about it and have somebody fall for these scams. That's true, Sync. That's actually a good point. Well, I know for a fact it'll end up coming up again. So we will, next time it comes up, we'll try to listen to it, because that's actually a good point. That would be a good way to do it. A lot of these lottery scams are kind of older. Because it's the New Year's, not a lot of them are. Some of them are going to be active, but most of them aren't, because it is still the New Year's for a lot of them, and they are still just relaxing.
Welcome to Publishers Clearing House, the house where dreams come true. We'd love to make you a winner. Keep watching your mail or visit pch.com for more ways to win. Please listen carefully as our menu options may have changed. All calls are monitored for quality assurance. Press 1 now to speak to a claims agent. For customer
Okay, it's ringing. Maybe? No? I don't know if this guy's just gonna let me ring out or not.
Control Department. All agents are currently busy at the moment assisting other customers. Please leave your name, email address, and your claims number. An agent will be with you shortly to expatiate the matter. Please continue to check your mailbox on updates for future drawings
This
or
is what I'm
visit our
talking
website at
about them being, sounding
www.pch.com.
real.
Thank you.
Yeah, hi, my name is Carl Thompson. I'm calling about a prize that I'm being told I've won. If you could give me a call back, I'd really appreciate it. You could just call back the number that I'm calling you at. It really be appreciated. Something about I won and I don't know what exactly is going on or anything, but I really want to be able to get this. Okay. There's a good chance of it, Puebla. Sorry, I keep screwing up that. Pablo. There's a good chance of that. That because it's the new year, they're all new scammers. They don't really know. I haven't seen a new update, but we usually schedule our updates for in the middle of the night so we don't have to deal with them. So we don't have to worry about them. Probably after stream, I'll take a look at it just to be sure. I'll make some phone calls to some people. Usually, funny enough, I use my kid. Usually I use my kid as the guinea pig. And I'll text her saying, "Hey, I'm calling you from this number. Please pick up. I'm doing a test." And I'll call her and she'll usually pick up. Funny enough, I use actually my youngest for a lot of stuff like that. I'll have her help me with making sure my audio stays good for stuff like this. I used to / still do make my own alcohol, and on that I usually use her to help me out with stuff. You know, hey, I need you to help me pour this, stir this, take this over here, stuff like that. So I use her a lot for help. I'm actually thinking of making another good batch here soon. Yeah, hi, my name is Carl Thompson. I'm calling about a prize I might have won. Yeah, hi, my name is Carl Thompson. I'm calling about a prize I could have won. No, I'm not a bootlegger, Pablo. No. I do make my own alcohol. I've mostly stuck to hard ciders now. I love cider. So I usually will make my own hard cider. I've made porters. I've made um, the darker alcohols. Um, but I've made mead. I've made a lot of ciders, a lot of ciders. It's fun. I like doing it, and it's something I'm decent at. So exactly, and it's interesting because you making your own beer it's it can be cheaper to just go out and buy your own. It can, but then you're dealing with um, not as good alcohol or alcohol that's like name brand because a lot of alcohols you're just paying for a name. That's a lot of the problem with a lot of them. With mine, it's you're making it, you know what's in it, you put the time and money into it, and that really does help. It makes kind of I don't know the old thing of it comes out better. It's a lot sweeter when you make it yourself or when you do it yourself. Exactly, Sync. Exactly. Yes, Farm Girl. You know what's in it. You know how it was made. Voicemail box. Don't have a voicemail box set up yet. What kind of frickin' scammer are you? Yeah, she really does help me out with a lot of it. Um, she knows that whenever I'm brewing, she's probably going to be helping me with something, whether it be pouring something in or uh, pouring in pouring something in or taking off a lid or moving it from one side of the house to the other. She usually ends up helping me, and she knows that. She usually goes into it uh, already with the mindset, "Oh yeah, I'm helping Dad," or I'll tell her, "Oh hey, so I'm making some alcohol this weekend," and she's like, "Oh yeah, I already figured I'm gonna be helping." Okay. Hi, my name's Carl Thompson. I'm calling about a prize I might have won. If you could call me back, I'd really appreciate it. You can just call me back at the number that I'm calling you at. I would really be appreciative if you did. I am looking for Frank Goodwin. I'm not sure if that's relevant or not, but it really would help. Thank you. Yeah, and she's super smart too. Super, super smart. So whenever I need help trying to. Oh, we got a call back. Yes, hello? Hmm? Come on. You called me. They hung up. Nope, nobody's gonna answer. I was trying to sync, but there was no options for. Uh, there was no options for hear back your recording. I mean, unless there's a a certain key that you push for that. But yeah, my youngest, she's super super smart. So whenever I need help with something, she's usually, hey, what do I do? What's this calculation? And she'll figure it out for me real quick. Or she knows pretty much the process, almost like the back of her hand, how to make hard cider. So, which can be dangerous, but she knows the process pretty well. So if I'm, needing help with something, I could tell her, hey, I'm at this stage. I need you to do this. Oh, yeah, okay. That's also true, Sync. That does happen. I've noticed not so much with like YouTube, unless you're one of the big names like Kit or Scammer Payback, uh, or some of the big names. Unless you're one of them, they don't really know what to look for. That's why a lot of them, you'll hear them ask, hey, what's your channel name? What's your YouTube name? What's your YouTube channel name? Because a lot of them, they don't know what to really be looking for. They don't really know a lot of what to be looking for with it. I think I've called this guy before. Let's see. Let's see if this person answers. Yeah, I'm really curious now if just there's some setting that got screwed up and now my mic isn't working, which would suck. That would really suck. I also think Jesus, it's hot. Yeah, hi. My name is Carl Thompson. I'm calling about a prize I won. If you could give me a call back, I'd really, really appreciate it. I'm just trying to figure out what exactly it is that I won. Thank you. That's what it is. Okay. Yeah, my mic's not working. It's not picking up my mic for some reason. Okay. So, crap. So that means I will have to actually be. This might actually end up being a shorter stream then because of that, because I need to try to figure out why my microphone isn't being picked up. Let me see. Sorry, guys. I'm going through. I'm trying to figure out why my microphone isn't getting picked up. Oh, I wonder. I'm betting because this headset has a microphone. No, Sync. I don't have a soundboard or mixer or anything. What I'm betting it is that it's trying to use this microphone. I'm betting you it's trying to use this microphone. Fuck. Let me see if I turn that on, and we'll call back that number. I'm betting you that's what it is. It's trying to pick up this. it's trying to access this microphone and not this microphone. Which I need to figure out where I can change that at. This is going to say, because I unmuted this. Yeah, hi, my name is Carl Thompson. I'm trying to claim a prize. If you could call me back, I'd really appreciate it. Thank you. Yep, that's what it is. That's exactly what it is. Exactly what it is. Okay, so we need to go in and change some shit. Okay, so output. Yeah, that's my input. That needs to be my output device. Or my input. Ooh, good time to check. Yes, hello?
Hello, good day. How are you doing today?
I'm doing good. How are you?
I'm doing fine. I'm calling to let you know that you are the first place winner at Publishers Clearinghouse, okay?
Oh, I'm a first place winner?
Yeah.
Oh, that's amazing. What is it that I won?
You have won yourself a trip to Dubai.
Wait, a trip to Dubai?
Yeah.
Oh my god, that's awesome. Really? I finally get the fucking thing to start working, and you hang up. Okay, so this is what we're going to do. First, we're going to write down this phone number. Okay, so we finally figured out what the hell was going on with the mic. And then they ended up hanging up for some reason. I don't understand that. I'm betting it was just something simple like they lost connection. But we're going... Got sent to voicemail. We'll try one more time. No, I'm getting sent to voicemail now. God dang it. Okay, so this is what we're going to do. We're going to go back through, and the people that did answer, we're going to call back. Because now we know, well, hopefully they'll answer. Now we know what the problem was. We can go back through and try to fix it. Hopefully they didn't just block me right away. But yeah, that. He blocked me. Okay, that's fine. That sucks, but that's fine. Oh, wow. People are actually posting in this. Okay, so we'll try that number. Yeah, So that's what a lot of the problem was. I'm sorry, guys. That was a random thing for it to revert back to. I I I kept thinking, why was I not? Why could you not hear me? I couldn't think of what it was. There's a good chance of that, Sync. There's a very good chance of that. They'll possibly try to call me back later, but them saying that that I called, whether the voicemail was blank or not, they might end up calling just to make sure. They might end up calling just to make sure, but it at least lets us know what's going on. So now that we know that, we're going to start hitting a lot more of these guys. I am so sorry about that, guys. I was wondering why it was confused, why nobody could frickin' hear me on the phone calls, and I really did not want to end the stream. So now that I've got it moved back to this, we should be good. I should be able to turn this off. Yes, hello?
Hi, how are you doing?
I'm good. I received a phone call earlier today saying that I won a prize or something, and to call this number to try to claim. Is this the right department?
And who do I have the pleasure of speaking to? Your name for reference?
My name is Carl Thompson.
Okay. Hold on.
Yeah, not a problem.
And you said you received this message today?
Yes.
And based on the message you received, how much was it on? How much did you win?
I couldn't make out that part. It was really like staticky, like a bad connection. So I couldn't really understand what was said. I only know to call this number because it was the callback number. Hello? I thought so. Okay. So we'll try calling him right back. He's very suspicious. Very, very suspicious. So I'm thinking he may or may not answer. He might just chalk it up as a loss and move on, but we're at least going to call him to make sure. And I would have had an answer for him, but there's no information about it in the frickin' message. And voicemail. So we'll update it saying okay. We'll try him one more time just to make sure. Yeah, we'll try him one more time just to make sure. I mean, sometimes they are idiots and they don't realize that the call drops. So if the call dropped and he doesn't realize it, that could be one thing. But I want to make sure. Oh, here we are. Yeah, hi.
Hello?
Hello?
Yes, how may I help you?
Hi, we were just talking, and the phone call dropped.
we got disconnected.
Okay. So,
Okay.
I'm sorry, but you asked
Because
how much it
I'm
said I
looking at
won.
my list here. I don't see your name on my list as a winner. was
The
checking to
voicemail
see.
said very clearly that I was a winner and then got super staticky and dropped. I don't know what to tell you.
Yeah, but
I
I'm
mean,
saying
I wouldn't be
trying to
calling.
see.
I wouldn't be calling this. No, I wouldn't know what this number is if I didn't receive that phone call. Hello? Yeah, he hung up. He was baited pretty hard before. That's what the thing is, and he was super suspicious of me. That's why. He wanted to know when I received the phone call, because if it really comes down to when he sent out the things, when he sent out the voicemail. Thank you, P. I appreciate it. Thank you. More than likely he sent out the mass phone calls. I don't know, probably from the. Oh, sorry about that. Sorry. He probably sent them out a couple days ago. So me saying that I got it today is really suspicious to him, and that's what threw him off. It happens. Just the wrong things to say with him. But it's fine because I did post an update to the post that I got it from, so other scam baiters are going to look at it and say, hey, this guy is still answering. This is what I did wrong. Maybe somebody else will... Hello? Okay. This is what I did wrong. Somebody else do better than I did, and somebody else will be able to get him. It happens. It's one of those I can't really help it. They're in the moment. That's what I went with, and hello? Hello? Solid, what do you mean the date on my video? Let me take a look real fast, guys. Yeah, I don't want NFL ticket. Go away. Oh, really? Let me see. Let me take a look at this, because I've got my video up right now. I'll be honest, I don't see what you're seeing. Because in the title, it definitely does not say... Oh, the title for this stream, you mean? Oh, the title for the stream. Yeah, the title for the stream, I think I screwed that up. Sorry, my bad. Okay. Yeah, I screwed that up. My bad. Yeah. I'm sorry, that... one of those small things I wasn't in a rush going live. Where am I? There I am. I wasn't in a rush to go live. It was just a small oversight. I thought... Oh, wait, no. I don't need to do that. I could just do this. Yeah, it wasn't. Look. I'm just happy that I had the awareness to be able to change the month and day. That I'm at least okay with that. I had the awareness to do that. So be proud of me that way. And yeah, Solid. Probably for this next week when I go back to work, that's literally what I'm going to be doing. Is exactly that. Carl Thompson. And you know what, Solid? I've actually noticed that a lot. A lot of people end up putting like my videos on in the background to play, uh, while they are doing chores, or uh, I've heard of some people putting them on to when they go to sleep at night. I'm fine with it. I'm okay with that. Yeah, I'm perfectly okay with that. Wait, where the hell am I? Okay, that's where I am. Yeah, sync. I'm just gonna edit it at the end. Just change it over. Not a big deal. It's gonna be one of those things that nah. Um if you just came in, some small announcements. Maybe? No. Some small announcements. I will be live Monday, so you can come in and check out the stream on Monday. It should be a 3 o'clock stream, so no worries. If you're part of the Discord or on my X or part of my X account, Twitter account, if you're subscribed to those, you'll get an update on there. No problem, no worries. When I go live and everything, so don't worry about that. I'll be doing that this weekend. I'm definitely going to be working on a best of 2025. So I get requested about that all the time. 1 second. I get requests for that all the time. So I'm definitely going to try to do one this year. The problem is that my all of my old videos that I have saved from January to June all got deleted. I don't know what happened, but they all got deleted. So because of that, if I do a best of 2025, it'll only be from July to December. It's fine, though. I'm still going to try to make the best of it, but I am definitely going to be posting one probably Monday for you guys, so you guys can be able to have one. I know that's, like I said, that's one of the big requests that I get, is that, hey, are you going to be doing a best of? And this year I'm definitely going to be. If you're interested in joining the members program, you can. It's super simple to be able to do. If you look below this live stream, there's going to be a red join button. If you click on that, it's going to come up with 3 tiers, tier 1, 2, and 3. I suggest everybody do tier 1. You get the most bang for your buck with it. It is just $3 a month, but with that $3, you get a bunch of different features like a special icon next to your name, a special special access to members-only emojis, as well as whenever a scammer ends up sending me any kind of documentation, I will end up posting it to the members. Regular viewers, you're not going to be able to see them, but our members will be able to see them. Okay, so you will be able to have access to that. As well as one big thing is the priority reply to comments. So if you are a member and you post a question or a comment in chat, I will do my 100% absolute best to answer your question over just about anybody else's. So like I said, if you are interested in doing that, it's super simple. Below this join button or below this live stream, there's a join button. Click on that. It'll walk you through. If for whatever reason YouTube is screwing up, sometimes they do, sometimes they don't. Sometimes they don't like mobile members. If you can't see that red join button in chat, Nightbot posted a link for the members program. Just click that link. It'll walk you through the exact same process. So we did get a call back from somebody, so we're going to try calling them. Hopefully they answer. Yes, hello?
Hello?
Hello? Can you hear me? I know you heard me. Oh, hi, Lucy. Hi, girl. What's up, girl? We'll try oh, sorry for your headphones. We'll try calling him back just in case. He answered. Yes, hello? Hello, can you hear me?
Man, how are you?
I'm doing good. How are you?
I'm doing fine. Did you get a call from us?
Yes, I did. Something about I won a prize. That was really the only thing I could make out, was that I won a prize and to call you guys back. Did I actually win a prize?
Just give me a minute while I have a check.
Or you'll hang up? We'll call him right back. What, Onyx? Okay, it's going to voicemail. Yeah, hey, my name's Carl Thompson. I just spoke to somebody about trying to win my prize. If you could give me a call back, I'd appreciate it. Okay. So it is going through. It's just being a bitch. Which is fine. It happens. It happens. But I don't know why. He's just super suspicious right now. A lot of them are just super suspicious, which is good. I take that over anything right now. I'm perfectly okay with them being suspicious, because that means if they're going to be suspicious to me, they're going to be suspicious to everyone who calls, which is exactly what we want, because they'll end up cussing out and screaming at regular people. Yeah. What, boy? What, Onyx? Here. Play with this. Ah. Rah. 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 Exactly, Sync. It shows that they're being baited a lot, that a lot of people are hitting them. So that means that, when a regular person ends up calling them, that regular person is going to get screamed at, which is, yes, that's unfortunate that they're going to be treated that way, but that means they're less likely to fall for the scam because of it. Happy New Year, Peggy. Boy, you need to sit. But we'll go through these numbers. We'll check a lot of them. We're going to just try our best to make sure that, yeah, these numbers aren't active. Nobody is there. Nobody is answering, because I want to make sure that it helps protect people. Okay. Thank you, Peg. Let me jump up here just to make sure that I'm caught up for the most part. I'm trying to catch myself back up. That's what a lot of what I'm doing right now. Get back to where we were so we can keep calling some of these guys. I think. Yep, that's where we left off. Okay. There you are. Okay. There we go. Okay, we should be mostly caught up now. It's just trying to go back through the numbers, try to see who is live, who is active. And we finally figured out what a lot of the issue was with the mic. They weren't able to hear me. That was the whole problem. And that sucks, to be able to try to talk to these guys, but we were able to finally get it figured out. Figure out what exactly the frickin' problem was. And I mean, it happens. It's okay. Yeah, that is mostly it. A lot of the major holidays that the U.S. celebrates, they celebrate too. So, it is kind of like that. Yeah. Okay, guys, I'm gonna be right back. I'll be right back. I got to refill my water real fast, so I will be right back. Just to hang out, and I'll be back. Okay, I'm back. Oh, okay. So, we'll get this going back up. Like I said, we're going to try to call as many of these guys as we can. A lot of these numbers are a little bit old, which is fine. That's normal. And when I say a little bit old, I mean they're a couple days, which for some of these guys is good. For some of them, it's not so good. Disconnected. Good. That's great that it got disconnected, because that means nobody else is able to get through to them. You're fine. Honey, you're fine. There's a voicemail.
So please return back my call. Thank you. Bye.
Yeah, those voicemails. They tried their best to make it sound as professional as possible, which is bad. Oh, Jesus, honey. Oh, really?
Merry Christmas.
Oh, thank you, baby. Give me 1 second, guys. Oh.
I had to put it together, but I just got the little puzzle and the back piece and the head piece to be complete.
The footstool like what you wanted, yeah.
So you can be extra comfy without the back pain, because you've been giving up my chair so I can play and sitting over here, not hurting your back. So.
Thank you, baby. Yes, I'm definitely going to be putting that together.
Oh, watch that.
Oh. Okay, so I'm going to be having a new chair to sit in. Especially for live streams. Oh, yeah, that's going to be fun to put together. Oh, that's awesome. Why do they get so nasty and vulgar? That's because, so it depends on where in the scam they are. Honey, can you give me a tissue, please? That depends on where in the scam they are. Right off the bat, they try to do that when you first call, because they try to make it so that you don't call back and you're discouraged from calling back. Thank you, honey. 1 second while I blow my nose. Okay, so yeah, a lot of it is it depends on where in the scam is the reasoning behind it. So if when you first call and as soon as you pick up, they end up cussing you out. That's because they think that you're a scam baiter and you're trying to waste their time, which we are. And they do that to try to piss you off so you don't call them back, which just means that that's more fuel to call them back, which is fun. If you're, like in a lot of my videos at the end of the call, or near the end of the call, they end up cussing you out, yelling at you, screaming, stuff like that. They do that because they just get so frustrated that they can't contain it anymore, and they end up cussing you out and screaming. That's normal. Their professionalism goes out the window with it, and they end up just blowing the hell up on you, which is normal. It's normal. I'm not gonna say it's expected, but it is normal for them to do that then. It really depends on where it is in the scam as the reasoning behind it. That's a lot of what it is. Um, that a lot of it too, especially if you watch certain scam baiters on Twitch or certain ones on YouTube, who like to just cuss them out, um, like to be a kind of vulgar to them, or be the scam baiter vulgar to the scammer. A lot of that, a lot of that is that they try to match your energy. So if you're cussing at them, they're gonna cuss at you. Which, okay, that's fine. That it's funny, but at the same time, it kind of defeats. To me, it kind of brings it down a little bit, which I don't like. Takes away a lot of the believability that you are a scam, that you are a victim. Okay, let's try to make a couple more calls for the day. Try to see who we can be able to try. Yes, Lucy, hi. You just want all the loves, huh? My dog is being very needy right now and wanting all the loves. All of them, all at once. And she's literally walking between me and my wife, walking back and forth. Walking back and forth between me and my wife, trying to see which one of us will pet her. Yeah. Let's try this number. Yeah, so we're going to be going through, we're going to try to get as many as we can. Try to get as many as we can on the line. Try to see who is live and who is active. It is the week of a major holiday, so no guarantee anybody will be. That's one of the problems, but it's still good to check and see because we know that they are live. We know that someone is still active. It's just finding those people is the hard part sometimes. And apparently getting a lot of them to even just stay on the phone because once we had our audio problem fixed, a lot of the problem was just them believing us because a lot of them just don't believe you because so many scam baiters have hit them. Exactly, Pablo. With a lot of these, like I said before, a lot of it is the week of a major holiday, so a lot of them do take the time off to be with family, some kind of try to morally fix themselves, basically. Really? That was just weird. But yeah, they'll take the day to try to spend with their family, friends, stuff like that, because they think that by doing that, it's going to fix them morally and be and try to be. It's okay that I do all these horrible things throughout the year. I'm spending the important times with family because that's what's important. And it's horrible. It really is. But we're still going to go through and check a lot of these numbers. Why? What is the original number? Okay, let's try. Because there's two numbers associated with this. Okay, there's a lot of phone numbers associated with this, so let's try them all just to be 100% sure. No, go. Because I want to make 100% sure. Okay, that goes to a voicemail. So let's try this other number. This post has like 4 numbers that are associated with it, 4 different phone numbers to call. So it's weird with that to try to figure out which one you're supposed to call to be able to get a hold of somebody. And then it's got 2 in the original post. 2 in the original post, and then on top of that, you've got... Oop, loud noise. Okay, guys, I think I'm gonna call it for the day. We had a pretty good stream. We weren't able to get a hold of a whole lot, but we were able to at least double check and make sure that nobody is active, which is probably the best part of it. If you guys did like the stream, don't forget to like it, and don't forget to subscribe to the channel. It really does help. And if anything, I will see you guys again on Monday. Monday afternoon, we'll do another stream, okay? Thank you guys very much for coming in and hanging out, and I really do appreciate it.